before you turn in your shoe design, please go through and just make sure that everything, all your layers and everything are of high quality. And by that I mean that the edges are erased or that they're smooth right up to the edge. If I zoom in right here, you can see a little bit of a mistake right there, so I would need to go back on that layer, add some more yellow to complete that layer. But you can see even zoomed in, all these other layers look realistic, and again, that's what I'm looking for. Make sure you do things like erase where the laces are. There's no way that realistically a lace could be printed on. So that's one way of making your shoe look realistic. Once you've done that, you're ready to go on to your ad. I know that some of you have already started working on your ad, and I've had a lot of questions about how to take the shoe over into the ad and things like that. So I just wanted to go over that again with you. The first thing is you have to select your shoe and copy and paste it. It does not work just to hit Command C if nothing has been selected. And by that I mean you have to use one of your selection tools up here. Could be the rectangular marquee. I like the magic wand for this. And you have to select something. So you can see if I just hit this, I was trying to select the background, but because of the layer I'm on, it's selecting this area right here. So I'm going to go to that bottom layer that has the shoe, and I'm going to select the background. Pick up this extra piece as well. Okay. Now I don't want the background, I want the shoe. So again, select inverse. Now I have the shoe. But watch, if I copy Command C and then paste it over into my ad, I only get the white shoe. Okay. That's because I only copied that one layer. So what you need to do is go up to Edit and copy merge. That's going to copy all the layers that you see here. Then when you paste it, you'll get your full shoe. Okay, again, make sure your selection's a good selection on that. I see some jagged edges here on my shoe. I need to go in and clean that up just so it looks realistic. So I've already set up the composition for my ad, as you can see here, and I'm placing my shoe in it. And again, you want the ad to be the emphasis of the ad. You want everything to bring the eye back to looking at the shoe. If you look at this, if I add in my text that I've made, my tagline, and my name of the shoes, the New Heights Trail Runners, this looks pretty good. This is a pretty decent composition, a lot of interesting colors, lots of layers to look at, but the emphasis is not really on the shoe. The shoe kind of gets lost here with the mountains and even with the rock formation here. So I need something that's going to set off the shoe and bring the shoe forward so that I look more at the shoe. There's a couple of different tricks that I want to show you. One is to create a new layer. Put this layer behind your shoe, and then use your paint bucket to fill in the layer with whatever color you want to set it off. And then turn the opacity of that layer down. Okay, so this happens to be pink. White works really well, black works really well, depending on if you want to lighten or darken your design. And now you can see that there's more emphasis on the shoe here. I probably need to bring my text up above this layer as well so this text stands out, but you really want your shoe to stand out. Another trick is one that I was inspired by this example that I showed you, was using the brush tool to kind of create a texture here to set off the shoe. And let me show you how to do that. Again, create a new layer. Make sure that layer is behind your shoe. Then you're going to use your brush tool, and you should have lots of brushes here loaded. If you don't, if you only have a few round brushes, click this little arrow right here, and you have all these brushes that you can go through, like special effects brushes, and you just click append, and that's going to add those brushes to the end of your list here. So you can explore these, go through them. I kind of like these ones that are rough texture. Make the brush really large. Select a color that goes with your design. So I've kind of been using this pink all the way through my design. And then just use the brush to create some texture around the shoe. And this will take a little bit of practice. You'll probably have to do this a couple times to get it to where it looks good. But this even sets off the shoe even more. And pink might not be the best color. I might even do a combination of colors, maybe pink and yellow. So again, you might want to try different colors to really get the effect that you're looking for. So the only other note I have for you is to be very aware of the typeface that you're using. So if you look at my New Heights shoes here, I've chosen a typeface that's a little bit casual, a little bit rough. If you don't find one that fits the vibe that you have for your shoe, go to dafont.com and download a new font. This will really make your shoe look like a brand. If you use something normal like Times New Roman, your ad's not going to look like a real ad because that's not what designers use in advertisement. You always use a unique font for your brand. So I'm hoping that you'll be able to finish this today and turn this into the MediaArt Share Drive. If not, you'll have a little bit of time next class to do this as well.